Hello everyone, hopefully you're all doing well out there today. Welcome to another GIS Bigfoot Answers video. Today what we'll be looking at is the World Time Zones GIS Map app by BQDM. And what it is, it's the World Time Zones overlaid currently on the imagery map. But we also have the world cities, major cities on here, so you can identify not only the state or the country or part of the country, the province or the state that is in a particular time zone, but you can also look at major cities and determine what time zone they're in. So as you can see, these bands, these lines indicate time zones, and that's hours here's minus 3 hours to Greenwich Mean Time. Obviously, if I go and click on London, so there you have 0 hours to Greenwich Mean Time. It doesn't always go straight. You can see how it jogs around countries and boundaries. That might coincide with, or quite usually will coincide with, provincial boundaries, state boundaries, countries. Yeah, here's 4 hours, minus 4 hours. Newfoundland, minus 3.5, minus 5 hours. And yeah, as you can see, as you zoom in, you'll get the major cities. And you can determine what time zone they're in. I used to be involved with mapping time zones, and yeah, we used to sell maps to federal agencies, to government agencies, indicating the time zones across the world. But now we have this app; it's at your fingertips, and I will leave a link to this map. If there's any other layers that you'd like to see on this map, just post down below. Maybe there's layers of information that could be useful in addition to the time zones. Something that could add value to this application. You can change base map, as we've seen in previous videos. No, that was a dark gray, sorry. Streets at night. There you go. It's a bit more, there's a bit more detail. What else have we got here? Topographic map. I like that. It gives you a bit more detail. You can see how the time zones quite often follow national boundaries, obviously. But it is interesting to see this back and forth on the zoom. You got zoom to full extents. You can measure distances, miles. Let's say you want to measure the distance in miles of this time zone, 600 miles. Interesting to see how here's the state boundary, and assuming this is accurate, part of the state is actually in a different time zone. That would be a bit awkward, but maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe somebody post down below and explain that to us. And you can print, and over here at the top right, you've got the layers. So you didn't want the world cities on, you can turn those off and on. Time zones you can turn off and on. So yeah, you can customize this to whatever suits your needs. And yeah, so hopefully you're all doing well. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I appreciate everybody's support. I'm very lucky to have people supporting me on Patreon and on YouTube. So I do have information on how you can support the channel. So thanks again, everybody.